Okay, so do you think that the government should protect all peaceful citizens against people that want to use force to take their money?
Well, that would be the IRS.
Right. Should the government protect? There are people in our society that want to use force to take other people's money. They don't want to give something in exchange, like the doctors that you know very well, that provide a service in exchange for the fee that they get. Some people want to get something for nothing, right? They want to force other people to give them money or services without giving anything in exchange.
Should the expectation that they are owed something, and again, that's the concept of an entitlement. We have to be very careful about that because those expenditures have gotten out of hand, and that is one of the problems that we have at the level of the federal budget. Those programs are consuming ever increasing amounts of money. That is money that we are currently having to borrow from someone else to pay, and clearly those, in that regard, those programs become unsustainable.
So, okay, well, I just wanted to ask you, so you would be against, you would be in favor of the government protecting these peaceful taxpayers who are being forced to give money to other people through law, or you'd be against it?
Well, that's why we all have a vote in this country, and that's why we have a representative republic. And that is, if people are unsatisfied with the representation they have, they can change it.
What kind of government are you in favor of? One that's limited only to certain specific roles that service all the citizens, or one that is involved in redistribution of wealth where the government is doling?
You're making that up. The founders proposed and put down a constitution for a reason, and it was to limit the powers of the federal government.
Absolutely.
And
that's what I was asking. So, but the founders didn't have any Medicaid or any foreign aid or anything like that involved, or subsidies for farmers or anything like that, right?
No, they didn't have an FAA. They didn't have county hospitals. I mean, there was a lot of stuff they didn't have.
They were against redistribution of wealth, any kind.
Well, and that is the correct response. Let the states take over those functions, and that, of course, is what a lot of us have been working on with trying to come up with alternatives to the Affordable Care Act.
Great interview, Congressman. Thank you very much for the interview.
All right, thank you.